Hey guys, I'm Grace, this is Anna, and this is Bri, and we're going to talk to you about Premiere, which was screened in Brisbane for the first time on Monday night, and it's about Ellery, the brand, and Kym Ellery and their journey to Paris Fashion Week. So, what did you think about the film, guys, in between guac?
My overall impression was being really inspired by the fact that she just works so hard and is really talented and is so successful. It just seemed like this, like maths. It's like you work hard and you're pretty good at what you do and you will be incredibly successful.
And it was just not even a question in her mind. Yeah. She's like, I'm just going to work every night till 3 because this is the time for my brand.
Because that's what I want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so I felt like afterwards I was really like motivated and like felt really like passionate about all the things that I do. And then it was just like a little bit dampened by the fact that she believes in astrology. And she was talking about her star sign being responsible for some of her personality traits, and I'm like, oh, just...
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. So anyway,
I know it's a popular belief, but that is a bit of a questionable and a strong
certainly not something I believe in.
Yeah. Science. Anyway, that was my thing.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
I did love her. She had a few key pieces she wore throughout the film, which was entirely shot in black and white. But these pieces were still stood out a lot. She had these 2 jackets, which I just need in my life.
And the shoes.
Yeah, she had really
like
nice
platform
loafers.
Sandals as well.
Oh, yeah, they were great. Yeah.
So fashionable but flat. Like,
Yeah. Brings me new, like a couture style but comfortable.
I could appreciate what they were saying a lot about what her style is, in that it was really classic but still had like a modern edge to it. And they definitely nailed that with the catwalk models by having like really natural makeup that also kind of an androgynous look, but then they had this like silver metal headpiece that they wore.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And so it was like this splash of silver that they brought in.
Modernised it all.
Yeah, and Leandra Medine, Man Repeller, was talking about how it's so like contemporary and modern, but it still has that element of couture.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's why she's the 3rd Australian to be ever invited to Paris Fashion Week, which is...
No, it was Paris Designers Week.
The Designers Week, and, which is insane.
Yeah. It was really nice to hear her also talking about the fact that she's a woman who wants to make clothes for women. So while she wants it to be really beautiful and stunning, and it is kind of edging on couture, she still wanted it to be wearable and comfortable, because I think that's something that, like...
Yeah, and you see that, like, in their shoots, they're all jumping around and dancing and twirling around, and they are really functional pieces. And it's really inspiring, because so many things you wear, you just feel like you're laced into.
Even the fact that so many of her pieces are pants.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see that many pants in couture shows. No. And she just has a lot of amazing pants. Like
those flares?
I know, I want them so badly.
Yeah, no, totally an inspiration, stylistically and work-wise.
I liked how she was talking with this guy, I can't remember who it was, but she was also, they were sort of like ragging out like people who talk about fashion and like, really like...
Yeah, she's like, we're not part of that world. We're not fashion.
And it was just,
we're not going to call it strong or sensual.
Yeah, and they were just saying like fashion is about like having fun, which definitely is for me, and I think it is for a lot of people. Like they don't... Like, she seemed like a really nice person because she didn't take herself too seriously. And,
which in turn for me makes her brand now accessible.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I thought Ellery was not accessible for me and not pitched to me until I learned about her personally.
Totally. It has a massive... It was a really good film, and I think more designers should get on board, especially Australian designers who want to, do something like that. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was great. It was really good.
So,
Bye.
Bye.